Hello, today we're going to be learning about typing.com. Since I'm a middle school computer applications teacher, I figured this might be useful for me to incorporate in my classes as either a bell ringer or something for students to do when they're done with their work. I noticed that on the teacher side of it, you can create classes and you can import them, and you can also personalize for your students. So for me, since I have level 3 special education students all the way through gifted students, this is really helpful for me so I can have some students work at the beginner level and then other students work at advanced and even start working on coding. So it's also really useful that they can do tests. So in the beginning of the year, it would have been useful to have this tool and I could have students take their 1 minute typing test and then they can take it periodically throughout the semester and see where they've improved. And then something that I could incorporate at the end of classes, if students have good behavior as a little reward, and if they're finished with everything with no missing assignments, then they can play a typing game, and this just helps reinforce their skills so they're not hunting and pecking around. And then I just feel like this would have a little bit of fun for them. So I think that this is targeted more towards the students, and the teachers aren't so much the audience for this, since this isn't a tool to help teach, it's more of a tool to help guide students on where they need to be and kind of challenge them if they need more experience with coding and they can handle that, or you can have them just work on basic typing and just kind of reinforces their skills. So I've noticed on the student side from playing around with it a little bit, it starts out with a video each time to explain where they're typing, what the home row is, and so I think that's kind of helpful so students can see where their hand placements need to be and what rows they're focusing on. And then it gradually builds up so they work on more than just the home row. And so the objective of this is more to reward students with something a little fun and then also to challenge students. So that way it's more enriching their learning and not just the same one like, oh, if you don't have anything to do, you can work on missing assignments for a different class. And I think my students will really enjoy this, so I'm looking forward to incorporating this in my classes.